Hi, welcome to Open House. I am so excited to be your child's teacher this year. I'm just going to quickly go over some expectations. I apologize if you guys missed the live virtual open house. It got switched to virtual at the very last minute, and so I want to make this video so that if you could not attend at 6 o'clock, you now have it with you. This is just our agenda for tonight. That way, if maybe there's something you want to skip forward to or come back to, you can just jump forward in the video. Um, Basically just going over the basics of the year. So I'm going to keep it moving. This is me. My name's Kristen Wallingford Barrett. I go by Miss Wallingford because there's also another Barrett here at Trunnell, which is my sister-in-law. So if you had Miss Barrett, that I am married to her brother. I went to UK. I have 2 masters, and this is my 10th year teaching. I do have some experience under my belt, but I am still new to Toronto. This is my second year here. I taught at Shelby Elementary, which is near Shelby Park, closer to downtown and the Germantown area. So I miss my kids very much there, but I am so happy to be at Toronto. That is me actually in my old classroom. That's not here. But that was the last day when I was there. And then over here is me at my wedding, and these are my godsons. And so I put this on here because I love them and I'm very proud of them. This is Donovan. He goes to Atherton. Demetrius goes to Mail, and Mackay goes to PRP. So our goals this year, after missing last year, we really want to boost stamina on our kids because they need to really work hard, and missing out, I think, even for us teachers too, that stamina is kind of missing. So we're really working on building that back, developing independent thinkers and learners, make them more independent, use what they know to figure things out instead of having to slow down and ask, build that confidence so that they can make decisions on their own. Master 5th grade content, collaborate, socialize, and make up for lost time. Some of the content standards that we really need to work on and things that they can do at home, that I know that you all know how to do, is just fluently multiply whole digit numbers. We're doing that right now, dividing whole numbers, reading and writing decimals. And then reading, just read on grade level and comprehend what you're reading. And then something new actually for 5th grade is that they are being asked to quote the text to support their thinking. Other grades, they were able to just explain what happened, but now they have to take a direct quote. And I always tell them that it's like being a detective, and you have to prove your case. You have to be able to prove your case. So that is something we're really working on. And sometimes, it can be struggling, but once they get the hang of it, they master it, and they're good to go. Here's our schedule. I do want to point out a couple things. It's just a basic schedule. We have 3 or 4 bathroom breaks throughout the day, and that way it limits kids missing out on instruction. I try to keep them in the room as much as possible. Our whole group time is when we focus on, as a whole group, 5th grade content. Workshop time is a mix of all different kinds of things. So it's all going to be math activities, but they're going to have like a list of 7 or 8 things that they have to complete by the end of the week. They do fact fluency every single day in math workshop. And reading workshop, they read to self every single day and do some other reading drills every single day. But then there's other activities mixed in that goes along with whatever our lesson was. There'll be review standards, other technology things to work on as well. Win time is what I need. And so the kids take a test, and it gives us a level and areas of growth that they need to work on, and like foundational skills that they can build on each other. And so once we start doing that, the test that they take pushes out to a program, and that program will assign them the skills that they need to work on. So they might be working on something that's a 4th grade level, but they also might be working on something that is a 6th grade level or a 5th grade level. Or I've even had kids doing math that's 9th grade level. And so I'd have to YouTube algebra stuff that I haven't taken since I was in the 9th grade. So you just never know what it's going to be, which is wonderful because that really gives that enrichment time for them. Social studies this year, our main focus is government and how the United States became a country, and the type of government that we have, and citizenship. Right now we're focusing on Native Americans. They were really excited about that today, so hopefully that continues. But that is pretty much our day. Grades. Please sign up for Parent Portal if possible. This is our grading scale. We've went over it as in class. I've talked to them about how they can calculate what their percentage is and where it falls under. I don't give as many mastery because I just feel like that 70 is a lot. 70% weighted grade is a lot for mastery. I give a lot of progression grades. Kids can turn in progression grades again. They can, if they do an assignment and they get like a 50 on it, they can redo that and turn that in, because I don't want that to affect their grade. I don't think that's fair. It's progression. So they can get better at it in time. That's the point. Also, if you have not signed up for Parent Portal, the kids know how to sign into Student Portal so they can see their missing assignments and their grades. So there's no excuse there. If they say they don't know, they can log in at school. Um, don't let them play you, because they will. But if you need to sign up for Parent Portal, you just click on this link. It'll take you here. And you can either log in, you can bookmark that after you log in, or you can set up your account here. And once you go here, you put this information in and it starts. Now, if for some reason you can't get in with your email, you can call the school and they can give you a code to reset whatever you have in the system. And this will help you be able to view your other children. If you have other children in JCPS, you can view that. Homework, we have homework every day. Front side's reading, other side's math. It's stuff that we've done in class. They can turn it in late. I prefer them to do it that night, but I know I was an athlete, so I know things happen sometimes and you don't get it all the way done. I do try to pass it out about 10 minutes early before the bell, so that way they can ask me any questions they may have or work with someone. Totally fine. It's really just about that responsibility piece of taking the work home and being able to bring it back for middle school. Extra practice at home, if they're getting on your nerves, all they have to do is go to Clever, which is they should be familiar with. And these icons here are different programs that they know how to use. This is a really important one. It does math facts, and they do it every day. But there are some that, they can always practice their math facts. It's, they can always do that. These two are built on their areas of growth. And then this is coding, and then this is a math game stuff. So that's just a couple things, but I will show you how to get there. So when you go to JCPS's homepage, you click on students, you click on logins, and you click on Clever, and it will take you here. And then all these icons will show up of all the different apps that they can use and work on at home. So I always encourage working on things at home, even if it's just, even their homework is one thing, but doing other little things at home is fine. And it might get them out of your hair for a few minutes too. They're easy. You can access some of these apps on phones, on tablets, and on laptops is totally fine. If you do not have the internet access or you need me to send something home, just hit me up. I'll send you something home for them to work on, whether it be flashcards or word cards or whatever else you may need. I also have a homework help YouTube channel because things have changed since we were in school, and sometimes we need a little refresher on the way that they want to do it, want us to teach it. So I made this to help people at home helping their children. Once you get to my channel, you just hit playlists and it will show you different things. So I have math archives, which is all my math stuff, other stuff that kids can click on to work on at home. These are read alouds that we do in class. If kids want to go back or they miss school, they can go back and re-listen to the story. Native American stuff that we're working on. And then here's my homework help one right here. So they can click on that and it will take them to a whole list of different things they can work on at home. Our behavior system, we have a ticket system. Hand those out throughout the day for kids that are following directions. And then we draw out of a bucket and they get a prize out of the treasure box. Tiger paws are a whole class reward. People give us compliments in the hallway. We get a tiger paw. And once we get 25, we get a class party. And then Class Dojo, I highly recommend that you sign up for Class Dojo. I can resend out an invite or codes or whatever you need because it'll show like their score throughout the day. They get positives, and then I also can give a negative for a specific behavior, whether it's not following directions, hallway, bathroom, lunch, wellness. You will know where they were or what they might have been doing that you want to check in with them at home at the end of the day so you can ask them what was going on. I also use it for communication and a stream to post pictures and make announcements of what's going on. Sometimes I'll post homework help as well. This is just the basics of right now. We got to wear our masks. We stay social distance 3 feet apart, and we do not have access to drinking fountains. So if they need to bring a water bottle, they may. We only have certain times that we can fill that up just to keep kids in the classroom, and we have to be careful with the restroom also. So they are more than welcome to bring a water bottle, but we just have to make sure that we are cutting out hallway time. Here is my contact information. I do not have my phone number here because I'm going to put this on YouTube, but once I post the PowerPoint in where I'm going to post it, my number will be here. If you need anything else, just write a note in their agenda or call the school and I can give you my phone number. It should be listed on Class Dojo. And that is the end of our presentation. If you tuned into this and watched this entire thing, I really appreciate it. And I cannot wait to meet you or talk to you at parent-teacher conference. So far this year has been amazing. I just feel like such joy teaching this year, which I haven't felt in a while because of just last year was so crazy. But this class, they are so they're very inquisitive, and I'm really excited to see where this year turns out. So I really appreciate you tuning in, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Thank you.